In today's lesson, we are going to learn about how to calculate the percentage composition, of a compound. The percentage composition of a compound, and we are going to look at two examples. So the first one, so for example one, we are being asked to calculate the percentage by mass of each element present in anhydrous sodium carbonate, given that the mass number of sodium is equals to 23, the mass number of carbon is equals to 12, and the mass number of oxygen is equals to 16. So we are being asked to calculate the percentage by mass of each element present in anhydrous sodium carbonate. So the first thing you are supposed to know, let's look at the solution. The first thing you're supposed to know is how to write the molecular formula. The molecular formula of sodium carbonate. The molecular formula of sodium carbonate. So sodium carbonate, how do we write? What is the chemical formula of sodium carbonate? So we have sodium with a valency of 1 and carbonate with a valency of 2. So how do we write the chemical formula? So we cross multiply the valencies. So we have sodium taking the valency of carbonate and write it as the subscript. Then we have carbonate 3, then multiplied by 1. So we don't write the 1. So this is the molecular formula of sodium carbonate. Then the formula mass, we have the formula mass of sodium carbonate. The formula mass of sodium carbonate is given by, so we must calculate the formula mass. What do we mean by the formula mass? It is the mass of each and every element present in this compound adds up to the formula mass. So we have sodium, and there are 2 sodium, so it is sodium multiplied by 2, the mass number of sodium multiplied by 2, plus the mass number of carbon, plus the mass number of oxygen, we multiply by 3. Then we'll have the formula mass of sodium carbonate. So we'll have, what is the mass number of sodium? It is 23. So we have 2 times 23 plus that for carbon is 12 plus 3 times 16. So using our calculators, the formula mass should give us 106. But our question is asking us to calculate the percentage by mass of each element. So how many sodiums do we have? We have 2 sodium. So what is the mass of these 2 sodiums? We have 2 times 23, which is equals to 46. So the percentage of sodium is equals to, because there are 2, we are going to multiply it by 2. So we have 46 out of 106, that is divided by the formula mass of sodium carbonate, which is 106. We multiply by 100. Using our calculator, we'll find out the answer to be 43.4%. Then we have the percentage of carbon. So the mass number of carbon is 12. So we are going to have 12 divided by the formula mass, which is 106. So we have 12 divided by 106, or we have, let's write here so that you can be able to see. So we have the percentage the percentage of carbon, which is equals to 12, that is the mass number of carbon, divided by the formula mass, which is 106. We multiply by 100 because we are talking about the percentage formula. So when you multiply this, it should give us 11.3%. Then we have the percentage mass, or the percentage of, we have oxygen. So the percentage of oxygen, so we have 3 oxygens, so we have 16 multiplied by 3, which is supposed to give us 48. So we have 48 over 106 times 100, which it should give us, when you use your calculator, should give us 45.3%. So that is how we calculate the percentage by mass of each element, present in a compound, and this compound is sodium carbonate. So we are going to see another example 2 in a short while.